Monday, November 6th. It's 4:18 in the morning. We just got to RDU 5. We got a doozy today. It's supposed to be a 2-day run. I'm here. My load is not ready yet. I was supposed to be here. I'm on time. 4:15 start time. It was 4:10 when I rolled in, something like that. 4:11. Sitting over here in truck parking, waiting for them to tell me where to go. But first run, month 2, week 1, week 5 total. I hope everybody's enjoying the content. I don't know. I hope. But today we are going from Durham to Durham, RDU 5 to DRT 8. From the other location in Durham, we go to Garner. From Garner to Kinston, Kinston to Suffolk, Suffolk to Chesapeake, Chesapeake all the way across to Kernersville, and from Kernersville back to Durham. That's a mouthful, but I got it right. It's paying a decent amount. It ain't paying too terribly well, considering the amount of miles and the stops. It's only 8 total stops. It's paying just under $1,300. It's a 2-day run. I'm hoping to end today in my shift anyway, in an area somewhere near where I can stay with my old man. That way I ain't got to sleep in the truck and I ain't got to get a hotel room. But week 5, day 1. Let's go. WSC 5. It's been a morning already. We checked in at RDU 5. We checked in at Durham. Sat there till about 10 minutes till, 5 minutes till. Came in, said that the load was canceled. The first leg of it to continue to the next stop and bobtail out. So that's what we did. We get over to the next one, which is about let's just say 10 minutes away. Got there, and it kept saying that I was still supposed to be at the first stop, and that I'm several minutes late now, and all these things. And so I request a call back, and the disconnect in the language barrier is beyond frustrating. People think that when you call customer service that it's bad. You only call customer service once in a blue moon. I got to call every day, it seems like all day, and the disconnection there is at times, especially at times like this morning, it's just it's unbearable. But I got it worked out thanks to the young lady inside the building at I forget what it, the one in Garner. Was I in Garner? I can't even keep up anymore. No, the second stop in Durham, RDU 1. When I got in there, and she said that it was showing that I hadn't even checked in, which I had my screenshot showing what time I arrived, and the app detected my arrival to the first one. So, that was good. But she got everything straightened out. I took a load of empty carts from Durham out to Garner, dropped those off in a parking slip, and my next move was the bobtail to Kinston. I've been here. It's 8:39 now. I got here right around 8 o'clock, walked around, and, I'm not scheduled to be here for a hot minute, but the same dude that's always here, he's here again this morning. And he's a nice guy, but, he's busy. I get it. I just want my trailer full so I can go, and he kind of said, even if I got to give you half a trailer to get you out of there, that's what we'll do. So, sitting here in Kinston waiting, you know, this morning probably won't come without a dispute through the website, but you know, I'll handle that when I need to handle that. So we're about to sit here. I don't know if I'm gonna try to catch some sleep. He said when the light turns green, I'm gonna do a 101, which I'm sitting in front of the trailer now. You're not allowed to hook up, so proof that I'm not hooked up. You know, when this light turns green, I'm gonna head to Suffolk. You know, hopefully, I'd like to be able to get this thing done today. It's a 2-day trip, but you know, according to the mileage, it's really not that bad. The 2 longest legs is going to be from here to Virginia, and from Virginia back out to not Petersburg, to Kernersville, North Carolina, which is kind of sort of Greensboro, Winston-Salem, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Stick around. All right, now the fun starts. It's 1:18. We're up ORF3 in Suffolk. From here, I'm supposed to pick up a preloaded trailer that is obviously not ready yet. I'm not even supposed to be here until 2:26, I think is what it was. And not even leaving until I think 5 o'clock. So, I mean, that's a big window for them to not be ready. It's 1:18. I'm not even supposed to be here for another more than an hour, and then it's another 3 hours from there. And when I tell you I am 1 mile from where my next stop is, it won't be ready until after 5 o'clock. I'm not supposed to leave from over there until 5:35, which this is a 2-day run. I booked this thing knowing it was going to be a 2-day run. I was just hoping that something would work out for me, and it kind of has to this point, which is why I'm early, but I'm always early. And I'd like for this one to be ready so I could take it across the street, drop that one off, pick up another one. That one goes to Kernersville, so it's about a 4-hour drive. I got enough time on my clock now, which is what I was hoping for. And if it all works out, great. If it doesn't, I'll just had to get a hotel room up here for the night, because I'm not sleeping in the truck in broad daylight for, you know, like I've done in the past. It's just not fun. But we're gonna see where this thing takes us. Hopefully we can get to Kernersville today, and I can bobtail out of there and make it back to my old man's house. You know, I'm only supposed to have an empty trailer from Kernersville, drop off a load there, pick up an empty. I can hump it back over to the Loves, which is about a mile from where he lives at. Put the lock on it. Call him, have him come get me, go eat some decent dinner, get a good night's sleep, and then drop the empty off in Durham, back at Durham where we started at this morning. Tomorrow will be the last one. So, you know, if it all stays on schedule, then they got me leaving from ORF2 with a preload at 4 something in the morning, which I'm here now, man. Let's go. Let's go. Man, it's been a day. Still Monday, November 6th. It's 5:53 in the evening. I sat at ORF3 from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, only for my load to be canceled and bobtailed out a mile up the road. And when I got there, I didn't think. What I should have done was I should have did the little trick that Stat Truck had taught me and just bypass having to go in there, because I ended up sitting in line and waiting around, and then they just said, you didn't even have to come by here, you just wasted your time, you could have just done it from over there. So, day's over with, I'm logged out. I got a hotel, I'm back over here at the Candlewood Inn and Suites in Suffolk, Virginia. Waiting to hear from a buddy of mine that I used to work with that lives up here, see if he wants to go grab some dinner or something, but I gotta find an AutoZone, an Advance, an O'Reilly's, a Walmart. I gotta find something up here tonight. I got a headlight out that went out at some point today. So I gotta get that fixed, but you know, overall, I would have loved to have gotten to the entire tour. They call them tours. I would have liked to have gotten the whole run today.
And I could have easily done it. I sat around for several hours in Kinston this morning. I sat around for 4 hours up here in Suffolk, and only to really not do anything. I still in the morning. My load won't be ready at ORF2, which is around the corner. It might be a mile away from where I'm at right now. It'll be ready at 4 in the morning. That load goes to Curtisville, North Carolina. From there back to Durham, and that'll wrap it up. I'm gonna try to find something. I don't really necessarily just want to go back home. $1,300 just ain't enough to start the week off when I missed several days last week. I got some catching up to do. Hang out with me for a little bit. Today was almost a breaking point for me, and I almost just want to call it. Just, you know what? Forget it. Instead of buying a new truck, I'll just buy a trailer, and I'll run strictly load board stuff and see if I can't build relationships. And that's not completely out the window, not yet. But I'd like to get this Amazon thing a try. I'm impatient. I'm learning more and more just how impatient I am. I'm not built to sit around. I need to be doing something. I don't mind working. I don't mind driving. I don't mind being behind the steering wheel. But it at least keep me busy, at least keep me moving. And so far what I'm finding out is just Amazon doesn't really care. Granted, I was several hours early. I'm scheduled to be there at 2, whatever, leave at 5, whatever, and I was there at 1. I get it, but at what point in the system does the algorithm pick up on the fact that, because it is so intricate, at what point does it pick up that, all right, well, this driver he's 3 hours ahead of schedule, and he's X amount of hours away from here, and the guy that's scheduled to be, on time for when when the other guy actually be here 3 hours early, and his should be already out of the way. Don't wait till we get there to start loading. I don't know how they do it. It just, you put so much pressure on the driver to maintain a certain score, and if you don't, then you're stuck down here with the bottom feeders getting $1.50 a mile loads, and I can't make money off $1.50. I'm yet to figure out exactly what my truck takes to run, consistently. I need to figure out how to put the mathematics behind that, and once that's done, maybe I'll start using Postal Truck. I don't know. I'm waiting and trying to get. I took this load because it's 8 stops. It kind of bounce around a little bit. I'm trying to get my score up. I want my score back up. I need it at a 98 to have early access, and supposedly the early access loads are paying like double per mile, So I'm gonna tough it out. I'm gonna stick it out, and I'm gonna see what I can pull off around here. I've been saying it the whole time. I'd love to put all my eggs in this basket, man, because there's so many avenues for revenue. I just have to be patient enough to get there. I got paychecks coming in, but that's literally all they are. I'm not accustomed to making a paycheck, just a paycheck, and being gone away from my people, man. I miss my people. I'm sitting here right now. I'll be sitting with you when I'm watching this, probably, and with the kids, but I love you. I miss you, G, Will. I miss y'all, man. I love y'all all the time. I wish I was home every single night, but it just ain't what it's supposed to be right now. So Daddy's got to be out here. I don't want to be out here, but I hope you learn something from all this, that, if you want it, go get it. Be a dream chaser. Don't stop chasing them. I love all 3 of you. Buddy, Big Sis, I ain't forgot about y'all. Mason, I love you too, man. I miss everybody. I just miss y'all. I just really, really miss y'all.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with big, bright, sunshiny faces. Good morning to you. Only Coach Gentry's people will understand that. Let's go check out, man. Let's get out of here. It's 3:15 in the morning. And if anybody ever wonders, why you wear the same clothes, Bill? I ain't wearing the same clothes. A hoodie ain't nothing but a jacket, man. A hoodie ain't nothing but a jacket without the zipper or the buttons. So if you don't like it, I don't wear the same clothes. I take showers every time I'm at the hotel. But let's go check out.
Tour finished. We done been to Kernersville this morning, and we're up here at RDU 5, right here in Durham, North Carolina. Right now it's 10:53. I went on break at 10:51, and that wrapped it up. It was a $1,300 run, almost $1,300. A couple cancels in there that got me $175 a piece, so that's good news. And on the way over, I was able to pick one up, going from right around the corner somewhere to another location in Durham that I haven't been to yet. So we're gonna test the waters there, but it was paying $6.41 a mile to go from where I'm at now, 6 miles up the road, drive it 34 miles away to Garner, and that's just a hell of a way to finish up a 8-stop tour headed back to the house, man. Y'all stick around and see what we got going on. Sit down to eat mama's soup. I got my spoon. I gotta see if I got one in the truck. Okay, so here's where my inexperience and lack of knowledge comes into play. I'm over here at whatever this one is. I don't even remember what the numbers are. The other one in Durham that I was supposed to come to. The empty's been given out. The guy said that he's giving out the last empty, so I called ROC. And, you know, it's a $175 cancellation fee. The load pays out just over $200. I can do the quick check-in or the ghost check-in, whatever you want to call it, at the next location if they send me a bobtail. He said, yeah, we could probably send you a bobtail, but you need to call back at 12:30 your departure time. Now it's 11:57 right now. You know, I was here a little bit early. I was supposed to be at 12:15. I said, well, you know, I just thought to myself, excuse me, I got that chicken noodle soup coming back up a little bit. So I thought to myself, it's not worth the extra $25 to sit around till 12:30. I said, well, can you at least cancel the load? Then I can get the $175 cancellation fee. And he said, yeah, we can do that too, but wait till 12:30, your departure time. So I think what I'm gonna do is just have them bobtail me out of here. I'll make that. If I got to sit here one way or another, I'm gonna take the extra $25. Do my remote check-in, and I'm gonna take it to the house. I haven't really looked at the load board too much for what's up there for tomorrow. I don't see anything coming out of Durham, which is why I would like to come out of. I don't really want to go up to Virginia. Most everything coming out of Virginia typically goes north of Virginia, and with everything going on in DC, everything that goes on in Baltimore, and some of these other places, man, I ain't really trying to get a hotel somewhere up north right now. I'd rather come down to the south where people are nice and they just appreciate humans. So we're gonna sit around here till 12:30, and one way or another we're gonna do something to head back to the house, and we're gonna wrap this first half of the first week
up, we'll have hump day tomorrow, and we'll have something hopefully good Thursday and Friday coming for you. Stick around, y'all.